Welcome to the Retirement Captain Show.
Your captain here. All right. Today we're going to be talking about what percentage of growth should you expect in the future. Okay. Now, as you plan for your financial future, there are some things that you need to predict, right? For example, you don't know the answer to. Maybe it's how old will you be when you die? I did have a friend one time that lived near a witch, and he looked inside the witch's eyeball and it showed him his own death. So he knew when he was going to die. But for the most part, people don't know when they're going to die. So you have to make a prediction, right? Same goes for your portfolio. Who knows what percentage growth you'll have next year or the year after or in 2030. You have to make some estimates and predictions, right? So let's talk about it. Starting with the market. The Dow Jones went up 13% in 2024, but it went up 13% in 2023. So people will go, oh, I can make 13% per year on the market. Well, in 2022, it went down 8.8%, okay? Now, then you have the S&P 500. That went up 23%. See? In last year, 2024. It went up 24% in 2023, but then it went down 19% in 2022. So a lot of numbers here. But the moral of the story is you can't create a blanket expectation just on the last few years alone. Okay. Now the Dow Jones historically, since inception, has gone up about 7 to 10% per year. A lot of people throw around the number of 8.7% as a common number to throw around. You can use that. But other factors are how aggressive is your portfolio? Is it all in the market? And if so, what sectors of the market? Healthcare, technology? Some sectors are just more volatile than others. Right now it's September 2025 when I'm recording this. AI stocks are high beta, high volatility. So you have to take that all into account, right? Bonds right now, well, they've been 4 to 6%, 4.79% right now. So you can kind of lock in that percentage and then however long that bond is. So those are some guarantees you can get. A few years ago in 2022, inflation was very high and there was inflationary bonds going for about 10%. Now, nobody planned for that. A few years before that happened, nobody knew and looked at their portfolio and said, well, in 2022, I'm going to get some inflationary bond. No. The opportunities come along and you just need to pay attention and take advantage of them, right? I'd say bucket your portfolio into how they're, stocks, bonds, even separate stocks and mutual funds. And evaluate. You have to evaluate your specific situation, right? So do I know the answer? Yes. The answer is 8.3% is what you should plan year by year for future growth. It's time for the all aboard quote of the day. This one goes back to a dear old friend, Honest Abe, Abraham Lincoln, who once said, "The trouble with retirement is that you never get a day off." 8.3%. Anchors away.